Discipline. A word that, the moment people hear it, brings seriousness to some faces, fear to some hearts, and for many, it becomes the biggest missing piece in their lives. But the reality is that discipline is the root of every great success. It is not a one-time decision. It is a daily, consistent battle. Discipline begins where excuses end. It begins where a person learns to control his desires, where he gathers the courage to step out of his comfort zone. Behind every great achievement, behind every journey free from shortcuts, behind every powerful personality, there is one force: discipline. Many people think discipline means difficulty, strictness, or losing the fun of life. But real discipline is what helps you do the things that matter, even when you don't feel like doing them. It makes you strong from the inside. For example, when your alarm rings in the morning and you don't want to get out of bed, discipline is what decides for you. When your heart wants to scroll through social media, but you had planned to study, discipline keeps you on track. When fatigue pushes you to quit, but your goal says, not yet, it is discipline that pushes you forward. And this is the power that gradually transforms you into the person you once dreamt of becoming. The most interesting thing about discipline is that no one is born with it. No child comes into the world with perfect discipline. It is learned. It grows through small decisions: drinking one extra glass of water, using your phone less, reading one page, meditating for a minute, waking up on time, sleeping on time. These look small in the beginning, but their impact is huge. Because discipline is built from habits, and habits shape an entire life. People who mold themselves with discipline may look ordinary, but their achievements are extraordinary. Discipline teaches you focus. It gives direction to your energy. Human energy is limited, and if it scatters everywhere, the results become weak. But discipline keeps reminding you where you want to go, what road you must follow, and what things are trying to distract you. That is why disciplined people speak less and do more. They show less and prove more. They know that noise doesn't bring success, effort does. There are two kinds of people in this world: those who keep saying, "I will do this, I will do that," and those who silently get up and do it. Discipline makes you part of the second group. But discipline is not always easy. It demands sacrifice. It requires you to kill your impulses. It asks you to leave the things that give you temporary pleasure. Eating less sugar, avoiding late nights, reducing TV and phone use, spending less time with friends, prioritizing study or work. These are difficult decisions. There are days when you feel tired, broken, defeated. But these are the moments when true discipline is tested. Discipline isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. You may fall 100 times, but if you rise on the 100th time, that is discipline. Every expert, whether an athlete, musician, business person, or artist, has one thing in common: discipline. They too feel lazy at times. They also feel weak, distracted, and uninterested. But they have learned the art of controlling their emotions, and that is the difference between ordinary and extraordinary people. Ordinary people become slaves to their emotions. Extraordinary people make their emotions obey them. And this ability does not come from magic. It comes from discipline. There comes a time when discipline no longer feels like a burden, but begins to feel like freedom. When you free yourself from bad habits, you feel a deep peace inside. You begin to like yourself. You feel proud of your progress. Discipline teaches you self-love because you know you have worked honestly and consistently. Without discipline, dreams remain dreams. Every person dreams, but not everyone fulfills them. The reason is not lack of talent, not lack of money, not bad luck. The reason is lack of discipline. Dreams have weight. They demand effort, sacrifice, and consistent action. No matter how big your dream is, if you don't move forward little by little each day, that dream fades like mist. But if you take even a small step daily, one day that destination becomes yours. Discipline increases your confidence, the kind of confidence that doesn't come from applause, but grows from inside. When you start keeping your promises to yourself, You feel a deep belief that I can do it. The strongest relationship in the world is a person's relationship with themselves, and discipline strengthens that relationship. Some people think discipline is boring, but they do not understand that discipline doesn't stop you from enjoying life. It stops you from wasting life. Staying up all night playing games brings temporary fun, but ruins the next day. Sleeping on time isn't exciting in the moment, but it makes the next day powers, fresh and focused. That is this.